Now, I'm going to give you 3 things that will cure procrastination. 3 things that cure procrastination. You won't have to worry about it. Follow these 3 things. You will be successful. Make these 3 things a part of your life. You'll be successful in college and your careers after. The first one, confidence. In order to avoid procrastination, your confidence in your ability to do a certain thing has to be greater than your fear of doing that same thing. I'll give you a good example. When you applied to college, at some point in the back of your mind, you said, I might be successful. And you said to yourself, I think I can do this. And so you made that call, or you sent that paperwork in, or you came in for that first visit to the campus, and you said to yourself, I think I can do this. And somewhere along the line, you might have had doubts and you might have had fears, but you kept moving and you kept taking action. And it is because you have at least the confidence to continue taking action and keep showing up for class that you're still in this room right now, that you haven't quit, that you've seen people that you started class with, you started school with, you've seen them fall by the wayside, you've seen them out there standing on the bus stop, you see them in the mall and ask them what's going on and why haven't they gone to class, and they don't really have an explanation for it, right? But at some point, your confidence was greater than your fear, right? So that's the first thing you need, confidence. The second thing you need is conviction. What is a conviction? What is a conviction? If you had to guess. That's just a fancy word of saying your belief system. A conviction is something that you believe in strongly. For example, I have a conviction that I will take a bath every day. Now, some of you might not share that same conviction. All right, so I met a lot of people that's not their conviction to take a bath every day. They don't have to. They're cool with it. I can take a couple of days off as long as I'm kind of mildly fresh in between. For some people, deodorant might be optional. You know, that's not their conviction. And for a lot of people, especially if you guys have worked in groups before, brushing your teeth is optional as well. That's not their conviction. They don't want to get up and brush their teeth every day. That's too much work. You know, I got to catch the bus. I got to get to class. All right? So your conviction affects what you procrastinate on, right? So for that person who says, okay, class is not really that important, maybe they only show up a couple of times a month. You know, maybe they show up, but they show up late. Because their conviction is not that I have to be on class every time, each and every time that I'm there. But those students are also more successful. The third and last one. The first one was confidence. The second one was conviction. The third and last one is your colleagues. And in this context, your colleagues are people that you associate yourself closely with. Those people in your inner circle that you spend the majority of your time with. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard it said that your income will be the average income of the top 5 people that you hang out with the most. So if you take the top 5 people that you hang out with the most, add it up, divide it by 5, that'll be your salary, what you currently make. Now, in the context of school, the people who hang out with, I'll give you a good example. If all of my friends play video games, they love Madden, they love NBA Live, as soon as they get home, they get the joysticks and they start playing games. And that's what they do from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Do you think I'm likely to start playing video games at some point? Or either I'm just going to be sitting there and not doing anything, right? Of course I'm going to join in eventually, or at least have some knowledge about the video games, right? Same thing as if you hang out with students who are on top of their game. You hang out with A+ students, they have good study habits, they turn their work in. You feel crazy if you're with your friends and they're doing well in school and you're slacking off. You feel crazy if your friends are like, okay, we're going to be in class at so-and-so time and you know, you're the last one to show up. You know, if you want to continue to associate yourself with that group, you have to at least rise to their level. And that's the good thing about the people that you hang with. And that affects your procrastination as well. If your colleagues are on point, handling their business, and they're on their way to